The phrase "work smarter, not harder" was first used in the 1930s. This was a response to the arduous work that was required of employees at industrial companies. They discovered that production increased and employees were happier as a result of finding strategies to make them more effective with less effort. But how did they manage it? How does one work smartly, as compared to hardly? The majority of us have heard of this phrase and may be wondering how it relates to modern labor. You can improve your productivity in different ways, adopting effective time management techniques and a few extra tools to batch your work, track your time, and prioritize what's most important to you. Let's examine 5 of the time management suggestions that will help you operate efficiently. You can avoid constantly looking over your to-do lists by creating an action plan for your day, week, or month that will help you define what has to be done. SMART is a helpful tool. George T. Doran, a consultant and director of corporate planning, created this acronym in 1981. Although SMART has undergone revisions over time to address various contexts and requirements, the initial 5 recommendations remain as: S equals specific. Define a clear specific goal. Know what it is you need to accomplish. M equals measurable. Have some idea of how you will track your progress. Set a deadline or have a timer to show how long you have to accomplish this goal. A equals achievable. Ensuring the set goal is possible to complete or maintain within the set time frame. This is the point in the process when you give yourself a serious reality check. Goals should be realistic. Ask yourself, is your objective something your team can reasonably accomplish? R equals realistic. Once you know what the goal is, and who is going to do it, be sure it can be realistically achieved within the time frame you have set, and with the resources available. T equals time. Assign a target date that is reasonable and attainable. Having a clear picture of what you want to get done clears the way to achieving it, which leads us to the next tip. As soon as you have a plan and are aware of the tasks you need to perform, you can write them down on a calendar or planning board so you can see the overall picture and give each work a deadline. You can combine related jobs together and avoid the time-consuming multitasking mode by batching your work. When you multitask, switching between unrelated tasks, it takes some time for your brain to adjust before you can focus fully on your project once more. Regaining focus after an interruption might take up to 23 minutes, according to one research done in University of California. Imagine having to interrupt every project for 23 minutes in order to return to your previous state of thought. Utilize time blocks comprising related tasks, such as allocating 1 hour each in the morning and at the end of the day to read and answer emails. Then, you can allocate another group of related tasks to a different time block. Think about and concentrate on one task at a time. Keep your workplace clutter-free. When there are too many items or piles of documents in your workspace, your brain will naturally be diverted toward them, taking your attention away from the task at hand. Your risk is completely sidetracked from what you're doing right now if you look at initiatives that are getting your attention from the sidelines. You can focus more clearly and efficiently on the task at hand by clearing the clutter from your workspace. Put it away, give it away, or throw it away as a general rule if you're having problems deciding what to do with anything on your desk. The majority of things will fall into one of those groups. Things will be easier to find later if they are stored in an ordered file, shelf, or drawer, which will further reduce search time. And it won't occupy your mind with all the things you see on your desk that need your attention before you are ready for it. Instead, it will be waiting for you when you are available. If there is something you no longer need, you can donate it to a worthy cause or, if it serves no other function, dispose of it. Pass the assignment to someone else if it will be completed by them, without a doubt. Working hard is fine, especially if you are passionate about what you are doing, but taking pauses can really help you perform better. Not taking breaks might have a negative impact and reduce your effectiveness. Not to mention the long-term consequences for your physical and mental well-being. Moving around and standing up will help your blood flow. Additionally, switching up your activities allows you to employ multiple brain regions instead of only the ones responsible for problem solving, making decisions, and even creativity. You can take a break from the task you're working on by doing something else, such as walking, napping, daydreaming, or playing with your pet. To remind yourself to take some time to do something unusual, set a timer. To ensure that you have time set aside for it, you can even schedule it in your calendar. So that you won't feel as like it is drawing you away from your other tasks, consider it another one of your daily goals. It's just as crucial as everything else on your list. While you're at it, make sure to hydrate yourself by drinking water either at your regular break or, even better, all day long while you're at work. Get your preferred cup or water bottle and keep it nearby. Water consumption supports healthy brain function. After all, the human body contains more than 50% water. Water is essential for the healthy operation of every system in our body, including cells. Dehydration can cause headaches, drowsiness, low blood pressure, and other symptoms. Not the ideal environment to produce your finest work. There are many apps that can help you keep track of how much water you consume and warn you when it's time to stop and replenish. Remember to take care of yourself while putting in your best effort to accomplish your professional goals. Without you, your ambitions won't get very far. The 4 Ds of time management are discussed in the book, The Power of Focus, by Jack Canfield. These 4 Ds are do, defer, delegate, and delete. Prioritizing the significance of each objective and how it will be accomplished might help you decide what your goals are and how you're going to reach them. As you review your list, assign one of the 4 Ds to each task. If you decide to add it to your list of things to do, that would be fantastic. It's on your list, I see. You could decide to plan it for another day if it doesn't seem essential and you already have a lot on your plate. You can assign it to another team member who has time for it on their calendar if it's urgent but you're still too busy. Or you might take a look at it and decide you don't really have time for it or desire to finish it at all. In that instance, you could choose to completely delete it from your roster. The 4 Ds technique helps you manage your duties by putting the most crucial ones first, getting assistance when you need it, and deciding what's worthwhile and what isn't. You may boost productivity, reduce stress, and contribute to a more laid-back atmosphere by effectively managing your time. Keep breaks in mind when planning your itinerary, and provide some room for unforeseen events. Then, if an unexpected event occurs, you may handle it thoughtfully and calmly rather than putting yourself through unnecessary stress. In conclusion, if you don't manage your time well, you might believe there isn't enough of it. It is not that we have a short space of time, but that we waste much of it. Work smart, not hard, and with that, everything gets done. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic week. If you believe this video has added value to your understanding of life, please like and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing content.